No, it's last month. So yeah, another one. Started something you can't finish. Oh, what is it with you people on here, man? Come on to me. The only people that are skin and a virgin is you and your fucking ugly followers. Fat, wrinkly old farts on YouTube. Come on, give it up. You know? Don't know why you even do these panels, lad, when you just get owned every single time. I've spoke about you. I've spoke about Money Mike. I spoke about his sister. I spoke about her kids. You know, and you're not coming to London. I've even offered to pay for your train fare. You're not coming to London, mate. And then the excuse is, oh, I live in the outskirts of Birmingham. Yeah, of course you do to me. It's always excuses. It's always excuses. You know, I'm sure if that was the case, yeah, you would have said that when you was actually watching the live stream. To me, the only virgin is you and your little gay, little fucking old wrinkly followers. Ain't got no life. Sat on YouTube every day calling people what they are themselves, skint. Well, what a life that you've got, innit? So you're gonna come today or not? You know, I'll wait for you all day. I'll meet you at Marleybone if you want. I'll make it a little bit easier for you. As long as you bring that spaz mic with you. You know, I want it to be both of you as well. It can't just be one, it's gotta be both of you little cunts. Come on, come on, come on. You get a free day out on a Sunday. You know, why not? What's there to lose? You know? Get the money out now for you if you want. If you want, it's not a problem, you know? Oh shit. Typical, innit? Typical. You know? When are you, Timmy, seriously, gonna stop self-reflecting? When are you and your followers gonna grow up? You're fucking basically double my age. When are you gonna stop all of this bullshit? You know, calling people what you are yourselves every day. When are you gonna stop this, man, and actually grow up? You know? Sat online, fucking jobless, talking about other people that you don't know every day, calling people that you don't know every day what you are. When are you gonna actually grow up? Come on. Hmm. The time to grow up, you know. There really is. Mm. But see my comments. This is what I mean with these people on here. You fucking double my fucking age. God. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've got anything to say, right? What's he saying? People are sad 40-year-old virgins that hate anyone with a better life than them. That's why they're on it every day, bro, because they're fucking their skin. You know, do you know the thing is, right? It's not even the fact that they're on here every day, it's what they actually do on here every day. It just goes to show that they're unhappy, skin low life people. That's what they are. That's literally what they are. And bro, do you know why I don't even waste my time, right, saying, oh, show me where you are, or let me come to Hull, or rah, rah, rah. You didn't need to own him for me, bro. I already owned him because we all know how the cookie crumbles. Because deep down, we know what you do. You do this shit every day because you're jealous. That's the main part of this, right? You're jealous, you're biased, so then no one would actually waste their time. You know what I'm saying? Just like that Ricky Millington account, bro. He talks about me, yet he's a 40-year-old who's probably never even seen a fucking woman naked. Sat on YouTube in his 40s, which is basically double my age, ain't got no life but trying to call other people that he doesn't even know. But think about that, bro. Like, actually think about that shit. You know? Sat on YouTube talking about people that you don't even know every fucking day. Well, jealous, ugly people that ain't got a life. Why people can't be bothered with it anymore. You know what I mean? This is why people can't be bothered with it anymore, Corey. You know what I mean? You just post your own content or you just fucking leave. Simple, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They're proper disabled, fat, ugly, jealous people. You know what makes me laugh, yeah, Corey? When you get these 40, 50-year-olds trying to say that you've got no job, you've never had a girlfriend, and you're skin. They literally try to project their shit existence onto you every single day on YouTube. That's literally their life. That is honestly their life. I have shown more money than these people. I have shown more women than these people. I have proved that I'm better looking than these people, which there's no lie there. I mean, that's why they go for me every single fucking day. And then they try to tell you, I've shown I've got more friends than these people as well, which I've got friends, something that they don't have. You know, all they are is lonely, fat, ugly people that ain't got a pot to piss in. So they take out on random people on YouTube, you know? And that's literally what they do, Greavesy. You know I'm right. You know what I'm saying is right. You know? They live, right? Think about it. They live to hate every day. Think about it, bro. Living to hate every day. Who has the energy for that? You know? No one. Mate, if I was on YouTube for another 10 years, here's the thing, Greaves, I'd be posting content. I'm not going to be sat there I'm not going to be sat there calling people that I don't know. I'm not going to be sat there calling people that I don't fucking know. You know, like these people, they're sat there calling someone half their age all the things that they are. I've done more in 2 years than these people have done in their whole fucking life. Been seen with more women than them, women that I've met multiple times. I've shown more money than these people. I've shown I'm better looking than these people. I've shown I've got a better life than these people. This is why they go at me. This is generally why these people go at me, because they're jealous. That is why they do it. Would you not? Okay, let's ask Greavesy. Of course, there's an element of jealousy. Think about it, bro. How many people are there on this community? And how many people go for me? And all of these people just seem to be uglier than you. Isn't it funny? It's jealousy. Of course it's jealousy. Everything about it is jealousy, bro. You know, of course it's jealousy. It's like what Ronald Pump said, you know? Even when I was watching that Virgin's video yesterday, bro, I was like, you know, every single time he's trying to say that I've got a big nose, he's in denial. Like at this point, you can tell he's saying it to make himself feel better. Like he knows that I'm a million times better looking than him. A million, trillion, billion, gillion, zillion times better looking than he will ever be. And all he does is come across as insecure. Whenever he does this, he's just coming across as insecure. You know? It's weird, you know. These people need to grow up, man. And you, Timmy, you need to grow up. Should I put the link out and let's start showing what he let's do I need to put the link out again and ask you people to show money and show what you look like, and I'll really, really show you people up for the jobless, skin ugly people that you really are. How many times are you going to keep losing? How many times are you going to keep losing? Like, I can do it again if you want. You know, we're all this, we're all that. Come and show us a bit about you. Let's get to know you people. Let's see all your money, all your friends that you don't have. Exactly. Because you don't have nothing. Fucking stupid cunt trying to make videos on me. I said, come today with Money Mike. I'll give you the money for the train. How much do you need? £500? I'll give you £500 if you want. That should cover the 2 or 3 of you. You know? I'll send you the £500 if you want. Can't say that's not enough. Book the shit, show you on the train, and I'll show you, and I'll send you £500. Simple. It's not a big deal, is it? Disabled fucking virgins talking about fucking people that they don't even know. All because their lives are fucking shite. It's at the fucking pits. And if it ain't, come on, you come and defend yourself. Come on the hangouts and fucking defend yourself. You know? Come on. You know what I'm saying? This is why, Mopey, I don't waste my time with these people no more, bro. Like I keep saying, you don't know how badly I wanted to go to Birmingham on Friday. But there comes a point where you need to learn from your mistakes. With the bomb, with Mark Sampson, even going to Birmingham last month, and none of these people fucking show up. You know, there comes a time where you literally need to actually take a look at, you know, what these people actually are. Sad, little jealous, little narcissistic, vindictive, fat, ugly people that can't get off of YouTube. I know you like that when I fucking say that shit, Greavesy. They go at anyone with a better life than them that they don't even know. I've had more sex in the past 2 years than they will ever have in their life. Not that they've had in their life, that they will ever have in their life. Because, you know, they're virgins. Because that they've had in their life doesn't mean anything because they're fucking virgins. You know? Because they're fucking virgins. They are. Just like that Ricky Millington account. All of these little fat, ugly, angry gamblers have got nothing. They got nothing in their life. You know, the people that I would believe that actually had stuff in life is people that just come on here and don't do much, but chill. You know, like Charlie or, you know, even, what's his face? What was his name again? What was his name? Oh, the one that come on my door, right? Fucking, oh, what was his name now? Come on my door with a football bat and a Coke. Uh, what was his name again? Oh, what was his name? You know what I'm talking about, innit? It's not how hard can it be, is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is that guy that come on my door with a Coke and a football bat when he was at the O2? Oh, fuck, what was his name now? Now, him, I would believe, you know, he's got a life, you know, even though he comes on here and whatever, because, you know, that's how people that age should be acting. You know, it's what these people do on here every day, calling people that they don't even fucking know. You know, they should know better at their fucking age. I don't know what his name was. I forgot. I'm sure it was How Hard Can It Be? But I forgot. What the fuck was his name? Oh, that's going to annoy me now. His name was, it wasn't Charlie, was it? No. The fact that these people do what they do on here every day, calling people they don't know, it just goes to show. Like, I'm 30, almost 30, and I've never had a girlfriend. I'm all of these things, bro. What are yous? Like, what the fuck are you people? Fat, ugly, skint people on YouTube every day. You know, that's not even a skit, bro, telling someone that well, I'm not even anywhere near 30 anyways. Even if I've never had a girlfriend, which I actually technically have, that doesn't mean anything. Yous are in your fucking 40s and you can't even get laid. At least I've actually been with fucking bitches. You know what I mean? How hard can it be? His name was... What was his name now? Yeah, he bought me a Coke and a football bat. I wonder why I stopped talking to him. He was actually all right. I remember my fucking mum come upstairs and said, "Oh yeah, someone's on the door for you." I said, "What the fuck?" Bear in mind, I was like in my dressing gown. I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, man. But I forgot his name. You know, that's how people should be acting at their age. These fucking little clowns just seem to come in here and self-reflect every day. Self-reflect their fat, ugly, skint lives every day. You know what I'm saying? Because look at Greavesy. How do these people know how much money you have? All I know is I don't know what anyone has, so I'm not going to sit there and pretend. But I know that I have shown money and I've had you all running away. I know that for a fact. So if you don't have facts about shit, there's no point of fucking saying anything. You know, you have been shown money and you all run away. I mean, read into that what you will. You know, you don't see me fucking coming on YouTube every fucking day, start fucking calling fucking people I don't fucking know. You know? You know what I'm saying? And then I'm a narcissist because I say that I've had more money than these people and I'm better looking than them. Well, where have I got that from? The fact that you keep stalking me every day and you won't leave me alone? So I mean, is it wrong to come to that conclusion? And then you've got Joe Greavesy. He didn't even answer the question properly yesterday. Oh, he claims that he's got all of this money. Okay, why didn't you show me money when I showed you money? What was his response again, Greavesy? Do you remember what his response again was? Oh, I didn't have it in cash. I said, okay, well, couldn't you gone to the bank? And what's the excuse for that then? You see, this is why I don't play these silly little games. This is exactly why I don't play these silly little games with these people anymore. These silly little self-reflecting games, you know? Self-projecting. If they had a better life than you, they wouldn't be sat on YouTube doing what they do to you every day. Simple. It's jealousy, absolute jealousy, and it stinks like fish, you know? Because think about it, bro. Shouldn't these people be happy in life? You know, at their age. Should they be sat on YouTube not calling people that they don't know? Arguing with people that they don't know, that they're never going to fucking meet, you know? Because I've been all over the country. None of these people come out. You know, the more these people do this, it makes me feel so much better about myself. You know, it makes you feel like you're actually doing something right. It's like Eminem, you know, haters give you the motivation. It's actually true, you know. They actually, where they're so obsessed and jealous, it makes you feel like you're all the things that you never thought you were before, you know? Better looking than them, younger than them. I mean, generally, do you really think any of these fat mongos on here have got a better life than me? And my life's not perfect. Do you really, really think you could go out right now? I could go out right now, get pissed, go out approaching, go and have a laugh. These people can't even do that. These angry people can't even do that. That's how you know they are the ones that are skint. They are the ones that ain't got a life. They are the ones that are the virgins at their age. It's all about themselves that they're talking about, you know? It's self-projection. That's what it is with these clowns. They said I've done my balls in. I don't even fucking gamble on anything but the football anymore. Oh, that Triple H thing was yesterday, though, innit, Greaves? That was funny, innit, yesterday, Greavesy, the Triple H thing, you know? I mean, yeah, I let Triple H in because, you know, at the end of the day, let bygones be bygones. and he's not really slagged me off. He's just shit stirred. So I thought, okay, you know, he's better than a lot of the other people, even though I have slagged him off in the past. Him and his little Geordie accent. Yeah, but you know, that's completely different. You know what I'm saying? He just shit stirs. Maybe he finds it funny. You know, you can't blame somebody for finding shit stirring funny, you know, but that's all he's really done, which is, you know, I don't know, just let him on the panel, innit? You know? So, but what this Ricky Millenden account does, and these other people, do you know what I mean? All of these people on here self-reflect. You old men sure have a degree. Yeah, do you know? What the fuck? I've tried to fucking respond to this comment and it didn't let me. See? Yeah, you're talking about people being skint again. Oh, it's because he's deleted the video. These people are skint. That's why they go on about people being skint every day, because they are skint. How the fuck do they know how much money you have? How the fuck do they know how much fucking money you have? Yeah, that's a good question, you know. They don't know anything about anyone. Fuck's sake. When are you people gonna grow up? When are you people gonna fucking grow up? You know? No job, no money, no this. You're just talking about your fucking selves. That's all you do is talk about your 40-year-old virgin selves. Because if this wasn't you, you wouldn't be sat there calling people that you don't know every day on fucking YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Every single day that you don't know on YouTube. You know, we got somebody with a rat face with no teeth trying to tell someone they've got a big nose. Everything screams insecure about these people. You know what I mean? They call people skint is because these people are angry gamblers that have got no money. So they seem to think everyone's the same as them, you know? Skint about me, kid, you know? So, yeah. I just can't be bothered with this shit anymore, Greavesy, you know? See, my chat's cool, you know? You got Greavesy, you got Stephen Howard. We don't have people in here, cool people that we don't know, you know? Cut your camera on. Let's see all the money that you've got. Come on. Come on. Come on. These people are fat, ugly, old gamblers. You know, like proper do their balls in gamblers, bro. They actually are. It's trying to say, oh, yeah, you ain't this, you know. I was like, I tried to reply to the comment, Niccolo, but it never let me. I said, typical 40-odd-year-old projector. I've shown more money than you. I've shown more women than you. I've shown more friends than you. And I've shown a better life than you numerous times. Stop self-reflecting your life onto others just because you've done your balls in. You know what I mean? They self-reflect because they're unhappy, old, ugly people. You know, I can go out now and meet a friend if I want. These people are the ones that have to call people and talk to people that they don't know all day, every day, because they're skint loners, you know? Do you know what I mean, bro? No, what I find mad is the self-projectors. These little 40-year-old ugly people that ain't got a life try to say that you've got none of the things that they don't have and never had. It's madness, isn't it? You know? They're just talking about their own miserable, spasticated lives. And if they had friends and they had money, they wouldn't be on here all day, every day. Sat on YouTube calling people they don't know for a living. Sad, spasticated bastards. It's like, you know, Virgin Boy's video yesterday, Niccolo? I don't know if you watched it, but you can tell like he's not even believing the stuff what he's saying when he's saying that that I've got a big nose. I was like, bro, did you see his face throughout that whole video? He is an ugly, ugly bastard. An ugly, ugly bastard. Which is part of the jealousy, you know? You need to put two and two together. So it is jealousy. It generally is jealousy. This is why I should be like the better person and just leave the shit. Fucking obsessed with my fucking nose. There's nothing wrong with my nose. Fucking hell, why are you so obsessed with my nose? You should be obsessed with your ugly face and that mouth with no teeth in it. But it is jealousy. It is jealousy. It is jealousy, bro. This is why I shouldn't be scooping to these people's levels. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It is they are jealous. Definitely jealous of something, you know? And they can sit there and say, oh, you're this and you're that and you're this and you're that. But at the end of the day, if you was all of these things, bro, then they wouldn't be wasting their time on you. You know, they wouldn't be sat there at their age trying to call someone they don't fucking know if you was all of these things. Think of it, bro. Okay, let's go by the facts with Virgin Boy, right? I'm better looking than him. I've got more money than him, right? Better clothes than him, been with more women than him. I've got more life experiences than him and he would ever have. I've got teeth in my mouth, unlike him. I mean, it doesn't look good, does it? And this is why they go. This is why they go at you. Yeah, I've seen it. This is why they go at you. They go at you because they're jealous of you. That's what it is. It's clear as day now. It's clear as a summer's day. It's clear as a bright summer's day. You know. So you've started shit and then you've run away again. Yep. And you know the stories he was making up, like my dad's slapped my mum and sisters around. I just laughed at it because it's so made up that I was actually creasing. I was like, what the fuck? That's just so made up. And no one's ever pinned me down anywhere. That was what your stepdad done to you when you was making up them stories that you went running to the police. But yeah, you are the narcissist, Virgin Boy. And you know, all of these people that say, oh, he will hurt a woman badly one day, can see it coming. What they hate is the fact that you're better looking than them and you've got a better life than them. They don't like it. These little 40-year-old sorry ass losers, because that's what they are. They're sorry ass fucking little mongrel weasels sat on YouTube fucking hating on people that they don't even fucking know. You know, and at the end of the day, man, when you put yourself on the internet, yeah, people can have an opinion. Do you know what I feel like doing, bro? You know what I actually feel like doing with these little sorry ass little virgins? I feel like going out to a club and just like showing them what they can't do. You know, like that Ricky Millington, you know, that fat, ugly little weasel, little simp living in a hole. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, like I might just show what these weasels can ever do because they ain't got the money, they ain't got the looks. Like, you know what? When they do this, bro, they are actually giving me this ego. You don't understand. They actually are. You know what I mean? Ricky Millington, the little munter, could never do this in these shitty little bed sitting hole, talking about somebody that he doesn't even know because they're better looking than you and they got more money than you. Oh, fucking hell. So because I'm better looking and I don't have to simp like you little virgins that's never seen a woman naked, I'm going to hurt a woman. Why? Because I say women are cunts sometimes. And I'm not a simp like you. What the fuck, bro? Oh, fucking hell. Do you know what I mean? And he says it's hilarious calling someone a girlfriend. He's had a girlfriend for years. He literally is a virgin. He's the biggest virgin going, you know? And yeah. And Ricky Millington is so ugly, he couldn't even pay for sex. He's so ugly. He's got no money, sat in a hole being skint every day, you know, talking about people that you don't know. Mate, sun-kissed. I don't know what it is with these fucking self-reflectors. They tell me I've never had a girlfriend. I have. They tell me that I'm skint when I got more money than them, and they've all ran off. Um, you know, they say that I've got no friends, got plenty of friends who I can meet anytime I want. These people are never going to move forward, keep self-reflecting every day. They're never, ever, ever going to move forward. You know, them keep self-reflecting their sorry ass 40-year-old loser lives onto me. It's not going to make them move forward. Do you understand? It's a sunny day, yeah. It's never going to make them move forward. Do you understand? They're never going to move forward. You know what I'm saying? They're just self-projecting. That's all they're doing. You know? Sat on YouTube calling people they don't know in their 40s and 50s. What a fucking life these little mongrels have. They're like, listen, bro, I'm not going on like my life is perfect, yeah? But I'm younger than these people. I'm better looking than these people. And I've got the money to do what I want. You know, I'm not fucking rich. And they're talking about me, someone half their age. They literally are life losers. They are life fucking losers. And why do I say that I'm better looking than these people and all of these things? Because they won't fuck off and leave me alone. So what is it then? If you've got all of these middle-aged men, right? Listen, if you've got all of these middle-aged men that will not leave you alone all day, every day, and they don't stop, wouldn't it come to a point where you think, okay, maybe these people are jealous of something? You know, they don't even fucking know you, bro. You know, and also as it stands now, they're never going to stop. Then these people are never ever going to stop. You know, these people are never ever 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 going to stop ever, even when they're dead. And then we're a narcissist because we come to conclusions that it's inevitable that it is. What the fuck? If they left you alone, right, then I'd think, oh well, I'm just a normal person, and but you clearly are not a normal person. So in a way, these people actually help me. In a way, because when you have so many people obsessed and jealous of you every day, it's quite refreshing. And then you got fucking Timmy that tries to fucking pretend to call people out when we all know when I was in his area, he was nowhere to be seen. I was in Birmingham and then the excuse was, oh, I live in the outskirts of Birmingham. See, it's always excuses with these people. Bomb used to do it. Bomb used to do it. Do you remember Triple H and his little Geordie accent? The reason I let Triple H back on again is because, yeah, I didn't like the fact that he would shit stir. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, okay, let bygones be bygones. All he's done is shit stir. He's not really snaked anyone. He's just shit stirred, which I can understand. You know, it's entertainment for people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? But so I just, oh, fuck it, okay. So he's just shit stirred a few times. Just let him on the panel, you know? But it's like this Ricky Millington account. Do you think this fucking fat nerd would ever say anything to my face? This little fat, skint little virgin who's never seen a fucking woman naked, and the only cunt he's ever touched is his mum when he come out of it. Do you think a nerd like that would ever say anything to my fucking face? Do you think a fucking nerd like that could ever even look my way? Yet on the internet, it's like the quote that Mike Tyson said, you know? But somehow they act big on the internet because they know they're untouchable. Do you think a little nerd like that? Same thing with that fucking Money Mike. Do you think a fucking little geeky little albino looking cunt like that could ever snake me to my face? No, he couldn't. You know, and we proved that in fucking Birmingham. You know? You know what I'm saying? Some little fucking Hull, little fucking Mongo. You want to talk about poverty, right? I'll tell you about poverty. Hull is voted the worst fucking place to live in the whole of UK. There in Middlesbrough. So do you think some little Hull boy sat in his mummy's little fucking bedsit at his age could ever try and chuck it to someone like me, who's never even seen a woman naked? These people ain't been seen with women. I have. These people ain't been seen with money. I have. The list goes on and on, and it goes on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Fucking hell. Get off of YouTube. Get a fucking life. Stop talking about people that you don't fucking know every fucking day. Fuck me, bro. Yeah, like fucking. I'm not claiming that I'm rich and I've got loads. I've got enough money to do what I need to do when I need to fucking do it. And yeah, it is probably over gambling. Look at my clothes. You know, look at me. I'm fucking 20 fucking 7. I've got clothes worth more than these people's life. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've done a lot of fucking traveling. I've done a lot of I've got probably the best life than anybody on here. You know, like probably. And then you got some little geeky little cunt, you know. You know, I still gambled the odd time on football, but fucking not like fucking Timmy. Why? Because it's expensive in London. You go out, you spend 200-300 fucking pound. It's expensive. So, you know what I'm saying? I can go out whenever I want, do whatever I want. Yeah, well, I've been doing it for fucking years. I've been cold approaching for fucking years, mate. So, you know, it's normal to me now, you know? And then you got fucking Joe F, right? Who's doing videos showing his fucking pension, right? Showing his fucking pension off, right? Yeah, when he got shown 6 grand, he ran away. You know, like it's like what the fuck, bro? These people really have got a mind of a child, don't they? And think about it, bro. If I'm so ugly, why has Virgin Boy tried to get with all of my ex flings? I'm ugly. Like at this point, right? He's literally just lying to himself. Like it's actually something to be pitied. I'm ugly, right? Apparently, yeah. I've got all of these women that he wish he could have got, but I'm ugly. You're just lying to yourself now. You are literally lying to yourself every time you're saying that. You can see the disappointment in his face. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You can see the disappointment in his face. He even tried it on with USA Izzy. Fucking, and she rejected him. She rejected him. I think that Ronald was right, you know, Sunkissed. He said they're jealous of you because you're better looking than them, you got more money than them, and you got a better life than them, and it kills them. I think my man was right, you know. I'm not even joking. Because if you've looked at the time frame, you can see these people have not stopped. And it's not that they just go for fucking everyone. It's they go for you. If they went for everyone, then I'd be like, oh yeah, okay, they're trying to just get a reaction out of someone or something. But the fact that they only go for me, and then you need to actually look at yourself and you think, oh yeah, okay, now it does actually make sense now. It is jealousy. If you think about it. You know, even if you've got a normal life and you've got normal looks, you know, compared to these fucking people, bro, you're fucking probably Brad Pitt. I've kissed women, I've shown I've fucked, I've shown more money than these people, and you still get the self-reflectors. You still get the disabled self-reflectors. When are you going to actually get a life and stop hating? You know what I'm saying? Or people that you don't know. Ricky Millingding, the Virgin, living in Hull. Think somebody could ever tell me anything, bro, from there. They're fucking no ghosted. You know why? Because I find it weird, and I'm not giving them what they want. Listen, okay, let me explain this to you again, yeah. Because every single time I explain this to you, right, um, you sort of leave. They don't do it for a reaction, because even when you don't react to them, they will still do it. Even if you never reacted to them ever again, they will still do it. They will never leave you alone. They don't do it for a reaction, because that's defeating the whole object. Look at their channel, look at what they're doing every day to get this, I quote, reaction. It's not a reaction. They do it because they are jealous. That's why they do it, you know? Because if okay, let me give you, okay, they do, okay, then answer me this then, okay. They do it for a reaction. Okay, let's just say they do it for a reaction. And I promise you that I'm not going to react to these people for 6 months, right? So then they will do this all day, every day for 6 months, right? And then when you finally react to them, okay, and what? So they've wasted all day, every day stalking you for one reaction in 6 months. Okay, and then what? What, you're gonna do it again for another 6 months? Doesn't make any sense, you understand? So no, they don't do it for a reaction. They do it because they hate the fact that you're better looking than them. They hate the fact that you got a better life than them. You're younger than them as well. Age is a good thing. You know, they don't do it for a reaction. They don't do it for a reaction. And also how long that they've been doing it for as well. You know, how long that they've been sat there doing this for, you know, and the fact that they'll never stop. So long as you're on here, they will never stop. So they don't do it. Somebody doing something for a reaction, right, is someone going on Timmy's and saying you're an IVA monk. And it takes 2-3 seconds. You're an IVA monk, and then he'll react. I mean, yeah, that's for a reaction, but the levels that these people go to try to get a reaction, it just goes to show that they're jealous little lowlives. Lowlives is like the biggest thing of it, you know. Sat there in their 40s hating on people that they don't fucking know. Fucking spastics, bro, aren't they? Really? Yeah. Do you know what? I should blame my fucking sister's boyfriend for getting me on this fucking community. You know that? With these little mongos. You know? If I didn't play that fucking roulette machine in that bookies, I wouldn't have found Timmy and I wouldn't have found this disabled community. Do you know what? I should actually go and smack him in his fucking face for that. Because I can actually confront a grown man, unlike you, virgin boy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's another thing he tried saying, is that I got beat by my sister. Bro, if a woman ever ever done that to me, I would just kick them straight in the cunt. I'd kick them so far up their cunt, my fucking foot would be coming out their mouth. That's another little simpy thing he used to do. He used to make up stories that I got beat up by women because he's a simp. And he used to do all of these things to defend women because he's a simp. Yeah, bro, I got beat up by a fucking woman. Yeah, my name's not Money Mike. My name's not Michael Bassett. You know, that is all you'd have to do is kick him straight up their fanny. And that would be the end of that, Greavesy. I like Triple H's little accent. No, that's too far, Peter. Peter, that's too far. I don't know if he still gambles, but he did, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, he's actually to blame for it, to be honest, because then I wouldn't have found this community. So actually, that is one of my biggest regrets in life is actually gambling in a way where I found this community, not in the sense that like anything else, because it never really ruined my life. You know, I've still done all the things I wanted to do. I've still had money, so it didn't affect me like it did Timmy. You know, but it affected me as obviously I've got on this community with these little mongos, self-reflecting skid people. You know, yeah, but I might have not done it. But I might have not done it. I might have not done it though. That's the thing. Virgin boy, that virgin boy, that virgin boy. I found a site I could gamble on yesterday, and I didn't. I was so tempted, but the way I see it is, yeah, I can gamble 100, 150, but I'd rather spend that on a night out. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather spend that on like a night out. Good way of thinking, isn't it, Greavesy? Yeah. Yeah, do you remember when I used to do that 150, 150, 150? Jesus fucking Christ. Damn. Yeah. They're all life's losers. They're little self projectors as well. Yeah. But I need to be careful with money now, bro. I don't have money to keep losing. That's the thing. It's not good, bro. I'll probably do a double both teams to score, like put £200 on it at some point this month. I don't know if the National Northern League is playing anymore or not. Fuck, no, man. It's bad, isn't it? It's not bad, but yeah. And then fucking Ricky Millenden wants to say about how, well, imagine paying for sex, imagine paying for sex, imagine paying for sex. Well, let me tell you this, right? If you had the amount of money that I did, right, you of course you would pay for sex. You're not gonna fucking regret on your deathbed paying for sex. Because it got to the point where it's like it's not even you actually paying anymore. You know? Like you're fucking like if you had all of that money, bro, of course you'd be fucking with escorts. I was speaking to this Brazilian escort, yeah, and she said that she would have a kid with me in 4 years. You know, I actually think that is the way forward, you know. Go meet a Brazilian escort, right? They will marry you to get a visa and have a kid with them. And Brazilian women are not ugly either. And they're actually nice. Like I generally think that would actually work. If you want to think about things that would actually work, you're saying, oh yeah, in 4 years, like that would actually work. Catch him. Then you could actually get somebody that would marry you. You can have kids, or if you want kids, or you can have sex and stuff. Brazilian women are nice, bro. They're not rude like these westernized cunts. And they don't say they got boyfriends either. Because if they actually did have a boyfriend, they wouldn't say it. Yeah, it's not possible. There's nothing possible about it. And the amount of energy, and I never even done it because I couldn't pull a different woman. I would have done it anyways, mate. If you're single, or even if you're in a relation, and even if you're getting laid and you've got all of this money and you're constantly getting money, everyone uses escorts. Why do you think so many famous people do it? It's so easily accessible. Why the fuck would you not? Think of it, bro, yeah? You're going out approaching, you've got all of this money, you're dressed up good, you've got a couple of numbers. Why wouldn't you get an escort? Why the fuck wouldn't you? It's so easy accessible. You know, like why the fuck wouldn't you? That Ricky Millington is still a fucking virgin in his fucking 40s and he's talking about people using escorts. What the fuck? They're such self-reflectors, it's fucking madness. And the escorts are better looking than fucking normal women. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Chinese Izzy was saying, "Oh, you should come and see me," but she's in fucking Manchester for fuck's sake. She's in fucking Manchester. Yeah, she's in Manchester, man. Nah, I'm never leaving fucking London again, bro. There's no reason to. A good old fashioned piss up. Go out for a good old fashioned piss up. I'm due one of them, you know. So I do it next week. What's next week? 2 weeks. Which it's actually this. Well, it's actually this week. Maybe I might do, you know, because it would have been 2 weeks in it. A good old fashioned piss up. I love a good old fashioned piss up. Yeah, Finnish Izzy said, "Oh yeah, she'll meet me if I go there." But yeah, I've retired from this shit now, bro. This whole traveling and whatnot. I've actually retired. I feel like I've actually retired, bro. You take the piss out of it, but I'm being serious. Yeah, there was this woman, the one on Tinder said that she would have sex, but she wouldn't give a blowjob. I said, "Fuck you." But you're not gonna give me a blowjob. Fuck off. If a woman's not gonna give you a blowjob, I wouldn't get with one. And it's not about if it's your thing or not. If you're with somebody, it's the whole point of them making you feel good. Like a woman that doesn't give blowjobs. Fuck that. No, thank you. Bye bye now. Like I'm gonna go out my way to meet somebody that doesn't give a blowjob. Fuck that. Even the ugly ones are cunts in this country. Yeah, they hurt when you fucking wank. Have you ever had it where you've wanked a lot and then you've got one and then it hurts? Maybe I'll go back this week. I'm not sure. It's just so expensive. That's the thing. Who do you think's better? Why do you think Nonce Leg stalks me every day, sun kissed? Huh? Yeah, I might go out Thursday and Friday. I might actually do Friday, you know. Mix the days up a little bit. I'll just do Thursday and Friday. Maybe this week or next week. Just going out is so expensive, bro. He calls me ugly, Sunkiss. Do you think I'm ugly? I don't think I'm ugly. I think I look like a pretty good cunt. I think I look like a pretty good cunt. Jeez. I need to go to the barbers, bro. What the fuck? Go back to Birmingham and slap up Tim. I would do that, ghosting, but I can't do that. I can't do that because I know how the subway. I know how the subway. I know how the subway cookie crumble. I know how the subway chocolate chip cookie crumbles. So I can't do that anymore, bro. Oh, she's replied back. Yeah, I might go to Finland on my birthday. You know, I might do. Go to Finland. Yeah, she said she'll meet, but then I have to go to fucking Finland. Yeah, but she lives in Finland. So I might ask lady and stuff to give me some money for my birthday. I'll fuck off. Yeah. I'll be able to afford it, mate. Quite a while, quite a while. So maybe I found a new mama. Yeah, she was actually nice. She's my age as well. I'm 2 months older than her, and she's a personal trainer. Oh, he's in Thailand. He lives in Thailand now. Do you know what? Looking at her, she just looked like really stuck up, but she's actually all right. Yeah, but he's not hilarious, bro, because he's a wrongin'. You don't even want to know what he done. See, he fucked himself up with all of that shit. You know, all of that weirdo shit that he done. It would be a little penguin, innit? Me and the baby can live with the penguins, Nikolai. You can give baby Peter some milk. But yeah, he lives in Thailand now, anyways. So, which do you know what? Yeah, even though he is a wrongin' and shit that he's done, you know, like he is still someone to look up to in regards to like he come off YouTube, he lived his life, he made the most of his life, and he actually changed. You know, as even though he's a wrongin', you know, it's hard to believe that, but you know what I mean. You even showed somebody like that who showed you how it's done. You even had a weirdo like that show you how it's done. Yeah, his personality. He was funny as fuck though, isn't it? Even if I have to fuck their kids to fuck them. Yeah, they were mocking you. They were laughing at you. Yeah, he said that when I was traveling up and down the country, they were mocking you. They were laughing at you. Yeah, I've been there. It's a shithole. Yeah, that's East London. I've been there. Where do you live? Yeah, that's a shithole. Yeah, Barking. Yeah, I'm gonna go out again at some point, ghosting, but it's so expensive, bro. If I didn't win this football bet on fucking Tuesday, I could have been in some bother. Like, not like I would have starved or something. I would have had money, but um, I'm just like a normal person that works. I would have been in some bother, bro, if I tried going out again a few times. I would have been in some actual bother. I would have actually been in some serious bother, bro. If I tried to do them 400, 300 pounds a couple more times, I would have been fucked, you know? Which is obvious. Like, you live in London, bro. At the end of the day, like, most people are even struggling. I'm used to having like loads and loads of money coming in all the fucking time. So yeah, if I didn't win that football bet, bro, then yeah, we could have been like maybe 15% toast, mate. Basically, Chichester. What? That's near Southampton, isn't it? I met a woman from Southampton the other day. She's a stuck-up cunt. Yeah, I done a £30 both score no draw for a laugh. But on Tuesday, I done a 120 double, and it come in for 380, which I should have put the 160 on it. I was going to put 160 on it, but I put the 40 on the roulette. I wish I put the 160 on it now. But I'll probably have to do that again during the month. During the month, lad. Probably in the 2 weeks, I'll probably have to do some sort of other football bet. Because in London, it doesn't matter how much money you have; it just goes. But I mean, there's a place that has happy hour on drinks and stuff. So yeah, I put 120 on fucking. This is why I don't want to lose money anymore, bro. Because it's so hard to like come by nowadays, money and shit, that you don't really want to lose it. But I signed up to an online casino, right, yesterday, and I was going to gamble like 150, and I was like, I don't really want to be risking it. Like I don't really want to risk it. You know, I don't really want to risk losing that kind of money because I can spend that on a night out. So I'm just like a normal person, So I'm just like a normal person that basically just works. I'm probably better off than probably a lot of people as well. And even in London, it's just a struggle. If you want to go out and keep drinking, it's expensive as fuck, bro. Yeah, she's blonde, man. I might just go to Finland, innit? How you doing, Kieran, with the gambling, man? You right? You're a braver man than me, bro. Like, because we're on like the same amount of money now, but I can't even. It probably will have to get to that point when I'm low on money again. If I'm low on money, I probably will have to play roulette. But I signed up to a casino yesterday, bro, and I didn't want to lose £200. I'd rather spend it on a night out. I don't. It's not that I don't have it to lose. It's not really worth the risk. Especially now. It's like I'd rather just. If I'm lucky, I could probably get 2 nights out with like £200. So it's like if you lose 150, 200. Yeah, man. It's bad. It's hard trying to bet. I done a 120 football bet on Tuesday and it returned 380. Yeah, I withdrew 160. It was my mum's birthday and I was just bored. And I was like, yeah, I want to try and win like some extra money because I went out Sunday and spent fuck knows how much, a lot. And she, yeah, I just put 120 in it. So it's like, oh, it covered for basically what I spent. It's expensive, bro. London's expensive, man. Even when I was on that 3 grand a month, it seemed to like, oh shit, where's the money going? Where's the money going? Fucking madness, bro. Yeah, I've won three. I've won 3 out of 6. Yeah, I wish I had more in it though. I wish I had more on the football bet, bro. I wish I had more in it. But that's always the way. You wish you had more on it, innit? Yeah, there was an online site. Like I might gamble next month, like 150 or whatever, and see, but pointless. When you gonna lose it? How you gonna lose it? How you gonna lose it? You know? He's a narcissistic, horrible little cunt. Bro, all I do is a both teams to score. But yeah, 120 to 380, that's quite a good return, really. Um, and obviously, I don't want to be losing money because then I'm basically fucked. So, yeah, I don't want to be losing money, bro, because it's just going to make problems a million times worse. So, at the end of the day, if I can have like some money, then just go out with the money, innit? But I'm probably going to go out drinking Thursday and Friday. Maybe not this week. Maybe this week, maybe not. Maybe next week. But I don't really go out drinking much anymore, Kieran. I don't really go out doing it much, bro. I've done it so many. I've done it so much. You don't know how happy I was to win that football bet, bro. You really don't. You really don't, lad. Fucked. Fuck, bro. So yeah. Anyways, at least I can say I might have found I found a new mama. I found a new mummy in Finland. No, I don't play them. Just the football, bro. I don't play them. No. Wonder how much it will be to go to Finland for 3 days. Fuck's sake. It's like 3 hours on a plane. Taking a baby away from its mama. That's not socially acceptable. That's not socially. That is not the socially acceptable. Because it's my mama. Because I can do some cold approaching in Finland as well. I can go and live with the penguins, you know? I swear, Kieran, I'm getting old, you know, mate, from all of this travelling up and down the country, fucking approaching and shit. Oh, I feel 100 years old. I'm retired from this shit now, mate. I'm fucking retired. I'm retired. Taking a option away from its mama. Taking a option away from its mama. Taking a option away from its mama. Do, 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 do. No, it's not near Russia. It's near Sweden. So how much money do you have now, Kieran? Hmm? Oh, I want to go down to the brewery again and get pissed. Oh, I like going to the brewery and getting pissed. It cost a fucking bomb, mate. A roast dinner and a couple of fucking pints is like 50 fucking quid. It costs a fucking bomb, bro. Is this how people have been living for fucking years? Is this how people have been living for years, man? Working, and I've got more disposable money than probably most people. And is this how people have been living for years? What did you win it on? So what? Now you're skint, yeah? So what? Are you skint now, or fuck? So what? You're skint now. What? You actually owe money? I only owed the barber money because I didn't pay him because I was walking the other way and I didn't want to go back. So I don't owe any money. I've got no bills. So yeah. So I take it you're skint now. So how much would you say you have now? To be honest, I'm just lucky I had that house for 3 years. I should have saved more from it, but see, this is normal. Like how I'm living now, like I'm not skint, I'm fine. But when you're used to having so much money, it probably takes like 6 months to adjust. You know, because of I always had money coming here, there, and everywhere. Now I don't. So when I have money, I just have that money. You know, like even though you're not skint, you're not like struggling. You're still better off than most people, believe you me. But it's still like it's nice to have like £300 coming in every week or something. It's difficult now, bro. But now I know something will come up, you know. So yeah, like I said, if I didn't win that football bet, bro, I would have been in some bother. So how much money would you say that you've got now? I must have been in the minority with all that money I used to have, bro, in London. I must have been living the dream, bro, living the fucking dream, you know. But it doesn't really matter, bro. I'd risk, even if you have like 2.7k in your account, you're laughing. Even something like that, like you could just build yourself up, but it's hard nowadays, you know. Bad, it's hard, bro. It's hard. Fuck's sake. But fucking getting your haircut is like 40 quid. So I'll probably have to like free drink now, which is what most people do. Because I used to look at my friends, right? Is like you're drinking at Tesco's. Why are you drinking at Tesco's? Why are you drinking at fucking Tesco's? Um, you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, oh, that's why. Because obviously I got stung by it eventually as well. The cost of it all, you know. So yeah, see, £400 that wouldn't be enough for me, bro. Because when I'm, which is enough for most people, because when I go out, I'm going to spend a bomb. I'm going to spend an absolute bomb. I think I've got like 1,300 money that I can actually touch, you know. Like, but once you go out once, you're basically screwed. But there is 2 days I'm going to go out, but I'm going to have to be. I'm going to do a Thursday and Friday. So some people do Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to do Thursday, Friday. I think them 2 days are good. Um, yeah, we're probably looking at about £300, but I think we could probably lower it down if we wanted to. See, we're not fucked. We're good, but you know how it is, bro. Innit? See, if you wanted to go out drinking, you'd be done for. Which is why people don't go out drinking in this country. It's only tourists that go out because people don't have money here. You know what I'm saying? That's why people. Nah, nah. What do you mean it wouldn't cover a night out? Like you wouldn't spend 400 on a night out, innit? To be honest with you, Kieran, bro, I'm bored of the whole going out now. I do it like once every 2 weeks minimum. I'm bored of it. Like I'd rather just sit and chill, you know, and like I'm not like I was. And it's not just because the money. It's because of I've just got bored of it. I've done it so many times. You know, like you know what I'm saying. It's not that. It's the fact that like where I've done it so many times. which is probably why I don't even gamble much anymore. I've done it so many times. Yeah, I always go central because, yeah, a night out will probably be like 100, 120, you know, but I do it every like couple of weeks because it's not because of the money, bro. Like it isn't. Like when I won that football bet, I could have easily went out that midweek if I wanted to. It's not it's not just about that. It's about the whole like I've done it a million times, and I'd rather do it when I'm really bored. So like I appreciate it more. Like I might even go fabrics. I haven't been fabrics for ages. So obviously, if I'm going Finland, then I'm gonna have to obviously be careful. So you know, like just a normal person now, to be honest. Yeah. With that money, I should have started like some sort of my own business, but you don't think when you're living in the moment, you know. Yeah, Virgin Boy can't go out. No, it's not. Listen. It's never going to happen again. Kieran. It's never going to happen again. I know how the Subway chocolate chip cookie crumbles. You know, I'm never going to do that again, bro. Just what, Kieran? Why do you think I don't show these people money anymore? Why do you think I don't call these people out? Because I know what they do. Just like the Mark Sampson thing when I went to his area 2 times, and then whenever he'd come back on YouTube acting like the big man, no one ever mentions it. You got to understand. I don't know how you look, right? But if you're not fat and ugly like these people, right, they do not like you. And if they do not like you, they will always be biased. So, bro, it's never happening ever again. Because I know, like I was saying, which you didn't hear, yeah. I was so tempted on Friday, bro, to go to Birmingham and smash that cunt's face in. But we all know how the cookie crumbles. We all know the story on here now. We all know the Five City stories. You know, you know, you know. Yeah, exactly. They do it, yeah, because they're skin. And you know, another thing is, right? When I bank that money, let me tell you another thing. When I bank that money, bro, right? When I bank that money, I also got a back payment from the benefits. So I got money from the benefits that they owed me, bro. Do you know how much money I had? And I was like, I'm never showing these people money ever again. Just like when I was in the bookies, I'm never ever showing them money ever again. They can cry, they can whinge, they can say that I'm skinned. Yep. I'm not showing them anything ever again. Look at this skint virgin in the bed sit, Kieran, thinking that he's got money, thinking that he's got 14 grand. You know, Um, was there any 14 grand when you were showing money for fucking God knows how many months? You know, bro, these people are skint. I'm never showing them money again. I'm never meeting any of them again. If he comes to London, I'll meet him. I said to Michael and fucking Timmy, if you come to London, I will literally meet you anywhere. And it's like this Joe F guy, showing his pension and showing £1,500, trying to give people a lecture about working. But okay, you've got all of this money. Why did you all run away? Whenever you get shown money, why do you all run away? That's that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's pointless. It's pointless with these people, bro. It's pointless getting into it with these people. Yeah, and don't forget that money that Virgin Boy showed. Yeah, is bro. He has no life experience. He's never even been to Scotland. He hasn't even been anywhere. You know. So at the end of the day, it's like this Joe F. They forget when you show money. They forget when you show dates. They forget when you've gone to Mark Sampson's area 2 times. If you're going to be on there, you might as well just post your own content and just ignore these clowns, these jealous people that ain't got a life. They got shown so much money for so long, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just spending some of it now and banking some of it because I had so much of it. So I was like, fuck this. So they're skint themselves, bro. All of them are skint. They're all little low lives. Have to hate on people every day that they don't know. 14 fucking grand. You've never had 14 grand in your life, you fucking virgin. Every single time, yeah, I was showing that money. All he could show was £800. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is pointless on here. Yeah, and apparently I'm the one that's got fucking anxiety. Never had anxiety in my... I don't even get anxiety when I drink now. Anxiety about what? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't get anxiety because of like I've been through so much shit. You know, like there's nothing that could give me anxiety. You know what I'm saying, bro? So you got £400 to last you the month. Oh, bless you then, Kieran. Bless you. But yeah. Bless you then in life. Bless you then in life. If you want a grand, bless you. Yeah, I used to play that fishing frenzy, but it would just fucking rinse me, man. It would absolutely just fucking rinse me. Oh, fuck. I can. I fucking can. Virgin boy! Virgin boy! Skin virgin boy! I love that, me. You love that as well, Kieran. Virgin boy! I love that, man. I love that. Mm. I went to the pictures on Friday. Nah. Yeah, Tilly owned him. He made up a story, right, that my sister beat me up. He's such a simp. That's simping to a new level. You know, that my sister beat me up. I didn't know my sister beat me up. That's news to me. Whoa, that's interesting. He's such a narcissistic little virgin, isn't it? He needs to get laid. He's in desperate need to fucking get laid. I think when he finally loses his V card, bro, I think he'll actually be a nicer person. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I said they're looking at you like they think they're the shit. Yeah, with that westernized look that they give you. Yeah, I said that, but no, my fucking sister never beat me up. And my fucking dad's never hit my mum or my sisters. That's made up. That's self-projecting from his fucked up childhood. Because he got starved by his mother and he was put into care. No, my dad's never hit my mum or my sisters. No, no. That's completely made up. Ugh, that's your childhood. That's your childhood, mate. No, that's your childhood. And then you started saying about how I asked my sisters about anal. No, that never happened. I never mentioned anal in my life. Never mentioned anal in my fucking life. What the fuck? Made up. Made up bullshit. Yeah, literally made up. You can't even keep a straight face when you're making up these stories. Yeah, why would I tell someone that my dad's beating up my sisters and my fucking mum? What the fuck? Who the fuck would tell some random person that if that actually happened? Yeah, that's just made up. Yeah, that's made up. You know, all of this is projecting from his fucked up childhood. How are you going to lose it? How are you going to lose it? And I was only a baby elephant back then. I didn't know that he was projecting his virginity onto me all along, Niccolo. I was a baby elephant back then. I was a baby elephant back then. But yeah, rest be assured, Kieran, I'm not going to Birmingham, bro. I'm not wasting my time or money on these people ever again, lad. Rest be fucking assured. Rest be assured. You know, I know what they do, bro. With Bob, they're all the same on here. They're all the fucking. You know what you should do on here? You should just go out to a nightclub and just start approaching women and just annoy them. That's what you should do. Just annoy them and show them what they can never do and what they can never afford to do. That's what you should do, you know. Just by saying that, they'll probably just pretend they never saw it like they always do. But, you know, deep down, like a good old live stream once in a while will annoy them. Yeah. I'm not going to get kicked out because they don't know the places that I go. They don't know the places that I go to. They don't know the places that I go to. This community is so narcissistic. Have you noticed that, Kieran? It's so narcissistic. No, go live and just annoy them by showing you speak to women and stuff. Do what kills them. Do what kills them, yeah. And then you got these little snakes, Kieran, right? Like Ricky Millington. You think some little fucking spaz from Hull could even look at me in real life, let alone try and slag me off on the internet? Like I said, that Mike Tyson quote all of them years was true. Mike Tyson quoted this before, you know. Something about how a keyboard gives people power. Yeah. Yeah, they got me banned. I mean, they've helped me. They've saved me a lot of money. It's a very narcissistic community, this is, Kieran. It's basically fat, ugly people, sorry ass losers, because they're all sorry asses, that ain't got no life, got fuck all to live for. So that's why they come online calling people that they don't know every day. Because they're sad, skint, miserable. You know, the more they do this, the more happy I feel I am to be myself. They could actually make people feel good about themselves. You know that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, do a little video in Finland, innit, Nicola? Do a little video in Finland. How did you know baby elephants was my favourite animals, Nicola? Yeah, they're obsessed with Timmy, but they're more obsessed with me, bro. They're more obsessed with me, like, you know, Red Star, Virgin Boy. You know, I've got more people obsessed with me than that's how you know you've got a better life than them. You know, if you've got that many haters, bro, you know that like you're doing something right. That's why they've made me feel good about being me. You feel good about being me, you know. I had 3 pieces of chicken yesterday, Niccolo. 2 thighs and 1 middle breast. Yeah, you can't beat 2 thighs. And so, what are you going to do for the rest of the month, Kieran? With £400 left, bless you, bless you in life. Then what are you going to do? How are you going to lose it? He's an agoraphobic, fat, ugly bastard that ain't got a life. He's a fat, ugly, triggered little munter that ain't got a life. My face, bro. I'm not scared. Look, he'll be clipping this now. Look at my little face, my little eyes, my beard. I'm better looking than these people will ever be, bro. Ever be. Even looking homeless as I am now. That reminds me I need to go to the barbers. But yeah, I know. I need to go to the barbers. Don't judge. Yeah, but how are you gonna go out and drink? Yeah, but yeah, but how are you gonna go out and drink? See, he'll be clipping this right now because he ain't got a life. Look, I've actually got teeth. A certain virgin don't have teeth. See, look, all of this stuff like you've got a big nose. There's nothing wrong with my nose. I look like a normal human being. You know, I look like a normal human being. There's nothing wrong with my nose. There's nothing wrong with me. You know, you're just an insecure little virgin. That's why you talk about people's nose because you're an insecure little virgin. You know, all of this. Let me put it this way, right? All of this time that you've wasted, right? All of this time that you've wasted talking about my fucking nose. All you've done is embarrass yourself because you don't make anyone feel ugly with your ugly melted face, your little virgin face on YouTube. With your little fucking virgin face with a fat, ugly girlfriend in the bed sit. That's my little nickname for you, mate. Oh, bless you then if you're just friends. No, I need to go out and get some fucking women, matey. That's why sometimes I need to win these bets. I remember when I fucking spent £700 on a night out. That's never happening again, mate. That's fucking never happening again. Fucking £700 on a night out. Yeah, that's when we were fucking made of money, Kieran. That's when we was fucking made of money, lad. That's when we were fucking made of money, mate. We were literally made of money, mate. From the fucking toes to the fucking head. Literally, mate. No, he said £2,000 on a night out. Yes, he said £2,000. He's full of shit. The only reason, well, I said I spent £700, but I gambled. But I won the money back from the gambling. I was with the 19-year-old, right? I put £300 in, and then I got £900 out. Fucking got pissed. Got absolutely wrecked. Booked a hotel. Fucking madness, bro. It was a madness. But I obviously won on the gambling stuff. But obviously, it still turned out to be £700. But obviously, yeah, I couldn't do that now. Oh, bless you then. If it's doing your head in. Les. Yeah, bless you then. You should meet up with me. Go for a pint, Kieran. We can go to the brewery. You know? We'll show these women who's boss. You know? We'll show them who's boss. We'll show them who's boss. Is that okay with you, boss? Make it so. Okay with you, boss. Okay with you, boss. I love that. Is that okay with you, cunt? Is that okay with you, cunt? Make it so. See, I'm not like you anymore, Kieran. I used to be like you. Bless ya. Oh, mate. Yeah, that was what me and Ant-Man's was saying. 100. Yeah. Oh, bless ya. Yeah. Friends to the end. So, yeah, I found a new mama now, Nicolo. You like that USA, Izzy, didn't you, Kieran? You like that USA, Izzy? You wanted a little minge. I can't believe I was speaking to a friend on the phone for 5 hours. She's like, she actually did that? Yep, she did. She came on kissing me, and it was very inappropriate, actually. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. She did that? I said, yep. How did I even get involved with these Yanks? You know? Save. You need to find God, little man. Only he can save you. Peter Belly can't get attached anymore because he's already found his mama. So you know this Finnish one, yeah, she's 27, but she's 28 in December, and I'm obviously 28 in October, so it's nice to find somebody that's the same age as you. That fucking Ukrainian one was supposed to meet me, but she turned out to be a fucking ghosting cunt, innit? Yeah, she turned out to be a ghosting cunt, man. No, she said, oh, sometimes I forgot to reply. She said, yeah, Scotland's been good, and yeah, you can come anytime. And I said to her, oh, yeah, it gives me time to think about where I'm going to take you on our first date. She said, haha, sounds good. That's my mama. How cute is that? Finding a new mama, you know? Yeah, but USA Izzy wasn't my mummy, was she, Nicola? Because she didn't look like me. She didn't even look like me, so how could that be my mama? You know? How could that be my mama? Yeah. Virgin Boy can't do that. Yeah, I approached her. She was with her sister who was in the brewery. Peter Betty's got some balls, doesn't he? Peter Betty's got some bollocks, doesn't he, matey? Mm-hmm. Don't want ya. Don't want to know. She don't want to know. Don't want to know ya. Don't want to know you, mate. Don't want to know ya. She don't want to know you. She don't want to know you. She don't want to know ya. She don't want to know. She don't want to know. She don't want to know. Yeah, I know, bro. I wanted the ground to swallow me up. I said, oh, I didn't want to, like, be rude because obviously I know you're with your mum. And she's like, oh, yeah, it's my sister. I said, oh, man. But they didn't make it. They didn't make it awkward. Because that's why it was a few things. It was like, she's not exactly my type, and she's with her mother. So, like, the thing is, right? It's like sometimes you know when someone's good enough, but they're not good enough for you to actually waste your energy approaching, especially when you know the outcome. You feel like, oh, I can't be bothered, you know. But I was like, you might as well, fuck it, innit? You know. Yeah, I thought it was her mum, bro. It was awkward as fuck. Because she looked quite a lot older than her as well. Her mum must have had her young and her sister her later. It did not look like her fucking sister at all, bro. Like, at all, at all. That's what I'm saying. Ah, taking a bubshin away from its mama. Taking a bubshin away from its mama. Oh, bless. Don't want to know ya. So I've spoke to Brittany from Canada, and okay, and what has she said? Don't want you, mate. What do you mean? Don't want you? Don't want you. Literally, don't want you, mate. What do you mean? She just don't want to know you. Just don't want to know you. They simply don't want to know you, ugly ass. And that's the end of that. That's all she was saying for the whole 4 hours of me speaking to her. Don't want to know you. Just don't want to know. Just don't want to know. just don't want you. Just don't want you, man. Yeah. The autism is strong when you're obsessed with somebody in Canada that don't want you, that you've never met. How can you be obsessed with somebody 3 years who you've never even met, that literally was not interested in you? You know, at least with my mummy, you know, I kissed her and I got to taste her boobs and I got intimate with her and shit. Fucking hell, but fucking 3 years for somebody that rejected you? Fucking hell. 3 years, somebody that you didn't even know. You don't even want to know you. You didn't get to tickle her lady parts. All of the things I done with USA Izzy, you never done with Britney. That's where the jealousy comes into it. That's where the jealousy comes into it. And you know that I own this cunt on YouTube so badly that when the loser's got no fight left in him, he's on the ground literally fighting for his life for being owned so badly. He's got his ass a good old fashioned Mike Tyson whooping. He has to run to the boys in blue. Boo! What a loser. They always go to the police in the end, the losers. When they're literally struggling, like, they've got nothing left in them. And then they find a number of the boys in blue, and then they call the boys in blue. What a fucking loser. Imagine being that much of a loser, you have to run to the police over YouTube. Again, people forget they didn't see that. Just like they forget Peter Belly didn't own them at the money game a million times. It doesn't suit them. It doesn't suit them. Running to the boys in blue. Yeah, you just wanted a cup of tea. That's what Natalie G said about him. Just not a cuppa. He don't tickle my fancy. Was her exact words. And that's absolutely fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with somebody not finding you physically attractive. You know, it's like, I'll give you an example. I have 3 sugars in my cup of tea, and my Mooma has no sugars in her cup of tea. Everyone's got a different taste. You know, you're just not for them. And that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine to be rejected. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, mate. There's nothing wrong with that. You fucking virgin. Oh no, Franklin. Don't stick your middle up. Don't stick your middle finger up, Franklin. That's rude. Franklin. Don't stick your middle finger up. Franklin. 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 Sorry, man. Franklin's been really bad today. You know? It's okay to not tickle someone's fancy. You just didn't get their vagina wet. You know? You just didn't get them weak in the knees. You know? It's like when I approached USA Izzy, she knew she wanted that Podger straight away. When she offered me her number, she wanted the D there and then. She wanted a Peter Belly's special. You know? I made her weak in the knees. You know, the little tart. You know, whereas you're not a cup of tea, mate. You know, you're not a cup of tea in life. Just didn't want to know. You know? That's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with that. Yep. Do you want my number? Yeah, I want your number. Do you remember that? Do you know that day is when I bought the Stone Island and a new pair of trainers? It was my first time going out in the Goms. You know? Yeah. It was the first time me going out in the Stony. And that's why I became a believer in it for so long. That's why I became a believer in it. A believer in the Stony. Because of I don't think so, no. I have got a body warmer, but I didn't have it on, no. I just thought, oh, let me try my luck with this young lady and see what the score is. I've still got the video, you know, where I approached. Because I want to keep it forever because it's just a one in a lifetime thing, you know? Yeah, that was the same day. Maybe I did have it on. I don't think I did. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. All I know is I was wearing a Stony, so. Virgin Boy can't do that. Virgin Boy can't do that, mate. Virgin Boy can't do that. It's good Virgin Boy can't do that, mate. It's good Virgin Boy can't do that, mate. No, we can't do that, mate. You fucking Virgin, mate. It's good. The fucking skin Virgin, mate. You can't do that, mate. You fucking skin bastard, mate. Virgin can't be. Fucking Virgin. Virgin. Nasty. Nasty fucking Virgin can't be. Nasty fucking Virgin can't be. Yeah. I've still got all the little Stonies. Yeah. Because I've already found my mama. Because I already found my mama. How cute is that when you've already found your mama? Because he's already found his mama. Oh, do you remember that time, bro, with the Indonesian guy? When it was me and the army lads and the Indonesian guy, right? And I was like, oh, let me approach this woman. Let's approach these two women. So I approached one who I liked the look of more because she had bigger boobies. And then he approached another one. And then she didn't like him. And then she ended up kissing the army guy's friend who was already in a relationship. I was like, fuck that. That is brutal. Damn, that is crazy. They were mocking you, laughing at you. Because she didn't like him, but obviously her friend, me and her friend was kissing. And then me and me and the army, me and the army, me and the me and the army guy was kissing the two women, and he was just sat there like a lost little puppy. Yeah, of course he did. He said it's torture. He said it's torture. He said it was torture. He said it was torture. Do you remember? That was funny as fuck, bro, innit? And it's happened before. They've done it in front of him. Horrible. Fucking horrible that is. Yeah. Poor fucker, yeah. Yeah. That is crazy, isn't it? He went out with me on my birthday. And on my birthday, I had a one night stand and he had to go all the way home by himself from the Swan. You know, in a way, yeah, he is actually an all right guy, you know. Like he went out with me for my birthday and stuff. But he is actually really scared to speak to anyone, which is strange because I'm not scared, me. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a flying fuck. I talk to any cunt. Maybe 2.5 years. Yeah. 2.5 years. But I don't know why he's scared because me and the tenant used to go out approaching. He would only do it in the club, which is strange because he doesn't drink because he's Muslim, right? But he would do it in the club. So he would never do it on the street, but he would do it in a club even though he never drunk. Like, he was Muslim, he never drunk. That was the one that was actually all right. So it's kind of like, well, it's crazy because he would do it sober in a club, but he would never do it on the street. Yeah, strange, yeah. Mad. It's not hard for me, matey. It's not hard for me. I do it anywhere. Train station, street. I do it everywhere, me. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, everybody knows that you're a crazy cunt. I'm trying to think the weirdest place I've done it. I've done them everywhere, bro. Trying to think of where is a hard situation to do it. I think the Weatherspoons can be hard sometimes because it seems very awkward. There's no vibe. But I'll just go and approach anyone. I don't give a fuck. Maybe the Weatherspoons, I think. They can be quite difficult. What's the day today? They can be quite difficult sometimes. Yeah. What makes me laugh is you'll approach somebody and then everyone just looks. Like, mind your own fucking business. Do you remember the guy clapping on the balcony? Oh my God. I attracted a fucking crowd. So my friend was like, oh yeah, you should go and approach this person that's walking. And at the time, I was like kind of fed up with the whole I've got a boyfriend shit. I was just fed up with it. I was like, okay, fuck it, I might as well. Then I've done it. I've still got their number, by the way. They never ever replied back. And all of a sudden, you hear this clap come from fucking nowhere. And I've looked up, and the guy was at the fucking balcony. You know, it's like clapping. I was like, what the fuck? They must have been watching me from a mile off. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, and then the shopkeeper asked me how it went. I said, yeah, I got the number, yeah. You take my fucking money, I'll fucking take yours. That's a funny saying as well, isn't it? You take my fucking money. You want to take my money? I'll take yours. I don't even think I've ever said that, to be honest. That's got to be quote of the fucking year, you know? We all know how the Five City stories go with these people in this community. I said to Triple H, I'll come to Newcastle next Saturday and we'll go for a good old fashioned piss up. Good old fashioned piss up. What do you think? Me and Triple H going for a good old fashioned piss up? But what if I actually go there? Do you reckon he'll meet me? I'll go to Newcastle. I'll go to Newcastle, bro. Yeah. I'll go Newcastle, mate. We'll go for a good old fashioned piss up. But will he come out though, Nicolo? Good old fashioned piss up. No, we can go, good old Newcastle fashioned piss up. How do you know, Nicolo? The first time I went there, he said he couldn't meet me because he's in hospital. Then the second time he said he was in Wakefield. And then the third time, I can't actually remember what happened then either. He used another excuse. So I've actually been to Newcastle 3 times. But he never comes out. He never comes out. You know? That little fucking Geordie toe rag. What the fuck? I've already seen what he looks like on WhatsApp. I've seen what he looks like. Tall fucker. Fucking tall fucker. No, I've seen what he looks like. I used to have him on fucking WhatsApp. That all night spaz gives it the big in. But when I was in Scotland 2 times, he was nowhere to be seen. And he's still, you would have thought, bro, in them years, these people would have grew up by now. They've been doing this for fucking years. Like, I shouldn't even be laughing at these little mongos, right? But they've actually been doing this for actual years, bro. They've actually been doing this for years. Like, it's not even a joke. You know? And they're still doing it, even when they don't show up. He was nowhere to be seen, the Scottish spaz. You know? Why would you think you are the shit when you know you ain't the shit? You know? Do you know what Oreo Man said? He said what he hates working. Like, you don't want to work all your life, you know, getting up from your comfy bed in the morning, going to work, you know, getting up from your comfy bed, getting up from your comfy bed. From your comfy bed in the morning. I missed a 19-year-old giving me a blowjob. She swallowed my babies, Nicolo. She swallowed my bubshins. She swallowed my bubshins. My little bubshins. How cute is that? I don't see the problem with escorts. I don't see the problem with escorts, to be honest. I mean, it's not a right or wrong answer, but I've always seen it as there's nothing wrong with escorts. I don't know about you, but I don't see the problem with it. Do you remember, Nicolo, go to bars? You know? You know? Do you remember, go to bars? On Reddit, they say go to bars. You know? I might say to that little Finnish Izzy, I'm going to take you to get your little nails done. She's mine now. She's all mine. Nobody else's. Niccolo. See, once they meet Peter Belly, they can't get rid of the fucker. You can't get rid of the fucker, innit? You're mine, mama, now. Nobody else's. You're mine, mama. No one else's. Taking a baby away from its mama. Now I want more. Yeah. It's like USA Izzy. She gave me a taste of what Boston's like, what Americans like. Now I want more. You know? Now I want more. You know? You can't have the goodies only once. You know, what fun is that? You know, you can't have the goodies only once. You know, you know what Oreo Man was saying. That's who these women give the goods to. That's who these women give up the goods for. That's who they give up the goods to. That's who these people give up the goods for. Yeah. Yeah, I said I'll make his kid give me a massage. Yeah, he was I lost 150. That's the time when I went out with that 19-year-old. I ditched her. And I had money. I had loads of money, but I just lost with 150 and I thought, fuck it, I'll ditch her, innit? Yeah. Just ditched her. When I said I hope the fucking casino's manager kids rubbed my back in the bath. Yeah, I wanted to do the cunt in. I was close to doing the cunt in. You wanna take my fucking money? I'll fucking take yours. You wanna take my money? I'll take yours. Yep. Fucking blaming that poor house edge. Poor fucker. Only 2 months and 7 days old. And he gets the blame for it. That poor fucking house edge. Bless it. It's done no one no harm in life and it gets the blame for everything. You know? Fucking house edge. Yeah. Mm. Imagine I didn't come on here and I didn't give you all these fun experiences and I didn't take you around with me, you know? I really want you, but I don't think you want me. You don't want me. I do. I do. But we're in public. We're in the public eye. You know, we need to go somewhere a bit more quiet, a bit more professional. You know? I really want you, but I don't think you want me. You know? But I don't think you want me. I do. I do. She gave me a lush blowjob and then she blocked me the next day. And even her, sometimes I still try to message her. Because once you meet Peter Belly and you give him some sort of sex, I'm with you forever. Can't get rid of the fucker. I know what it's like. I can't get rid of this little Kent virgin with a fat, ugly girlfriend skinting a fucking bedsit. You know, I know what it's like when you can't get rid of a fucking fucker. I can't get rid of the cunt. The only way this cunt will stop is if they're dead or in prison. I can't get rid of the fucker. You know? I don't know. I searched his name up the other day and I can't find him. Luke Lambeth. And you didn't say about Cheryl Cole's not ugly. You said that if you don't find her attractive, you're gay. Yes, you are copying. That is being a copycat. Because if you look on the internet, everyone will say the same thing. You don't find Cheryl Cole attractive, you're gay. You're fucking gay. Yeah, they all copy each other. No one said ugly. Someone said you said if you don't find her attractive, you're gay. Yes, you're copying. That is copying the crowd. Yeah, you're copying. You just want to fit in. We just wanted to fit in. He just wanted to fit in. He just wanted to fit in. Bless him then if he wanted to fit in. wanted to fit in with the crowd. Bless him. You know? Bless him then. Bless him then. He wanted to fit in. Nicola. What should I eat today? I'm not sure. Bless him then if he wanted to fit in. Yeah, they refused to pay out. Yeah, I've got a friend that's got a dad, and he was up to some dodginess in like the bookies with one of the workers, and they refused to pay him out. Like they were fiddling with like the credits, and then one day they just refused to pay out. He smashed the shop up. They refused to pay out. They, they refused to pay out. Yeah, they refused to pay out. Yeah, they refused to pay out. He smashed the shop up. Crazy bastard. Yeah, they were like fiddling around with the credits, like making it seem like he had more, and they were in it together. And then yeah, they cottoned on, and then they refused to pay out. Yeah, fuck that. Imagine they refused to pay out. Yeah, police were called, I think, and everything. Yeah, yeah, police were called. Police were called, mate. Yeah. Do you remember when I used to cook pork chops, Nicolo? I used to cook some lovely pork chops. Ah, ah, how cute is that? Do you remember that date I went on? You know, the one from when I come back from Belgium and we was holding hands. Yeah. Ant-Man says, yeah, I don't know why these women go out if they're just going to tell everyone they've got boyfriends. It's true, though. Why go out to look good and waste your money just to tell everyone you got boyfriends? It's like, say I went out, right, and there was no way I could speak to somebody. I don't think I'd go out. If I couldn't even speak to any new people, like men or women, I don't think I'd go out. Why would you go out just to tell everyone that you got boyfriends? Some madness. It's an actual I don't know why these women go out. I don't know why these women go out. You know, just to tell everyone they've got boyfriends. It's true, isn't it? Fucking waste of money, but isn't it? I don't even know why they even bother going out. It's not cheap, you know. And then Virgin Boy was like, "Oh, yeah. How do you know that they have?" See, I feel like if they went to like a concert or something, you know, then yeah, it's possible they can have boyfriends because people go to concerts with their friends, and you know, it's like I believe that, but like slagging it about until early hours in the morning and you claim you got a boyfriend, no chance, no fucking chance, no way in a million years. Concerts are a bit different, you know. My sisters went to a concert the other day, and I feel like yeah, I mean, but slagging around at early hours in the morning, you know, they don't exist. There's no way that many of the boyfriends would let their women go around slagging it off and about. And if they actually had boyfriends, they would just walk away. You know, they would walk away if they actually had boyfriends. You know, people that actually have boyfriends. I'll give you the signs, right? So if you approach someone and then they just walk away, then they might have a boyfriend, or you know, it's I don't even know why we're still having this conversation. We know that they're full of shit, most of them. Or like that one that I approached in the park. She said, "Oh, I've been seeing someone for 3 months." and I believe them. No, there is ways to tell people are genuine, but the people that sit and speak to you and then turn around and say they've got a boyfriend, there's just no way. Because if they had a boyfriend, they wouldn't even entertain you. They just walk past. Like they would literally just walk past. They wouldn't even entertain you. And it's the way they word it as well. Like you can tell, bro, they don't have boyfriends. They're full of shit. So yeah. Yeah, but people on Reddit say go to bars, Nicola. Go to bars and clubs. You know? What about that? What about that? Go to bars and clubs. You can go to bars and clubs though, Nicola. Can't you? Yeah, what about the bars and clubs? You need to go to where women expect it, they say. So they say. Yeah, you need to go to where women expect it. Like bars and clubs and stuff. You need to go to bars. You need to go to bars and clubs where women expect it, you know? Yeah. So does that sound like a plan, Nicolo? We'll do Thursday and Friday. Thursday, Friday, yeah? We'll do a Thursday and Friday. Okay with you, boss. Obviously I have to run it by Greavesy first. But I'd actually be doing it just to try and get women, so I'm kind of fucking it up again, you know? Because if I was doing it just to go out, I would just do it like once a week. I can't be fucking bothered. I can't be fucked. I can't be bothered to do it every 2 days. I can't be fucked, mate. I've got enough numbers on my fucking phone to retire forever. I can't be fucked. I can't be arsed, mate. You know, I do it. Even if I don't do it for 3 weeks, I'll still be confident to do it. I don't need to do it every 2 days. I'm not fucking. Nah. I'm going to go out Thursday and Friday. But then that's not really enjoying it. So, um, yeah, they won't leave me alone. They won't leave me alone. I might go out. I don't know when I'm going out, bro. Fuck knows. Why do they stalk me every day, Wadley? They're so obsessed. Why don't they leave me alone? Why don't these people leave me alone? Why don't they leave me alone? Nicola, why do these people not leave me alone? I think they're jealous of me, that boy. I think they're jealous of me. I think they're jealous of me. I think they're jealous of me, bro. Yeah. They're jealous of me. They won't leave me alone. You know? Let me see how much this Finland thing is going to cost. This is going to be a barrel of laughs. This is going to be a barrel of absolute laughs, mate. Right. What's it called? Hennessy. Yeah? You actually think I'll go, Niccolo? Yeah, I'll go, mate. How do you spell that again? No, what's that called? No, 1 second. No, what's that place called again? Right, hold on. It's called Hiniski, innit? So it's going to be. You don't know what Peter Bellies would do for love. 1 second. Oh, it's called Helensky. That's the one. I knew it was something. Right. Let's have a little look. Right, let's have a little look, matey. Yeah. Right, 3 nights. You nasty virgin. Slap. Right, this is going to be. So it's about £500. 400. 437. Yeah. I'm going to book this, you know, bro. I'm gonna book it, yeah. That will leave me with it again. Yeah. It will be a pretty lovely sight. It will be a pretty lovely sight, matey. There's some decent ones here. That's a decent hotel. Let me have a little look. 5. This one's pretty good. Obviously, that's where all the magic's going to be happening. Yeah, I think I'm going to book this, bro. Yeah. Get some more money in a couple of days, so I think I'm going to book it and just get the fuck out of here, innit? Okay with you, boss. Virgin boy can't do that. Virgin boy ain't got the funds to do that. Skin virgin boy ain't got the funds to do that, mate. Yeah. Virgin boy can't do that. Virgin boy can't do that. Yeah. Yeah. You're better looking than them. You've got more money than them, and a better life than them, and it kills them. Quoted by Ronald McDonald. Ronald Mac fucking Donald. Thin. Yeah, what was her problem? Why didn't she meet me? That was quite rude. You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you meet me? They're all cunt. Do you want to buy a PCP? Ah, they're all cunts. One sec, I'm just making myself a cup. Sorry, mate, just made myself a cup of cum. Oh. So yeah, I'm gonna do this Finland thing, methinks. Oh yeah. Methinks, bro. 100%. Da 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 da. 437 flights and hotel for 3 nights. Oh, lovely. Can't say the dates though, because you know what these people are like, mate. You fucking know what these people are like, don't you, mate? It ain't fucking good, man. You know what I mean, mate? Yeah. Hey, did you win that thing, is it? No. Zippy. Apa sapa popo? Asapa kapu. Asapa tapu. What are you fucking speaking about, you silly goose? Sikapata, sikapatupa. That doesn't even make any sense. Sikatapanamaso, enapakata, also the pretty. Did you get alert? Nah. But yeah, I'm gonna do this Finland thing, I think. What's that? fucking spend 437 to find your mama. Because he's already found his mama. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, with the porn thing and stuff. No, but I know what it's like with the porn thing, yeah. Yeah. Go to Finland to find my mama. Ah, that's what I'm gonna title the video at the airport. Traveling to Finland to find my mama. To find my mama. How cute is that, Nikolai? Traveling thousands of miles to find your mama. Who would have known, you know? Who would have fucking known? It's bad when you put it that way, innit? It's bad when you fucking put it that way. Do, 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 do. Ah, no, you'd be lovely, Papa. Oh, he would be a lovely bubshin. An absolute lovely bubshin. Do you want me to go out on Saturday and get on the piss? Show the little virgin who's boss? No, I'm not doing it every day, but I'll go out on Saturday, man. I'll go out on Saturday, maybe Friday, Saturday, maybe Friday or Saturday. I'll be out. Yeah, scaring the bitches away. I always used to say, right, hide your daughters. Peter Benny's in town. I'm here to create chaos. Hide your daughters. Hide your daughters. Hide your daughters. Yeah, hide your daughters. I'm coming out to play. You know, I'm coming out to play. Oh my God, what are you doing, Frankie? Uh, oh gosh. And you won't even need much spending money a day in Finland. What, 150? 150 a day? You know? 150 a day? I am considering going, bro. I am considering actually going, bro. What about when I have to go back? You know? That wouldn't be a lovely sight, would it? Having to go back. Bless Kieran if he's got £400 left for the month. He's got £400 left for the month. Oh, fuck. I forgot my earphones. Sending 20. Yeah, I've done it a few times. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. So do you think Finnish Izzy likes Peter Belly? Fucking hell, man. I don't know about that, mate. I don't know about that, mate. Do you think she likes Peter Belly? Ew, that's disgusting, bro. Do you think? Yeah, she must like Peter Belly. So how comes Virgin Boy's never been on a plane? Ew, that is disgusting, bro. Look at all that crust on my ears. Hmm? Disgusting, bro. Why do you think? Oh. Mhm. Yeah, do you think she likes Peter Belly? Do you think she likes Peter Belly? With USA Izzy, I actually thought I found the one, Niccolo. But it was all a load of lies. It was all a load of bollocks. It was all a load of cunt. It was all a load of cunt, mate. Literally, innit? It was special then, but it's over now. Do 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 do. That rattled Virgin Boy, didn't it? Do you remember the video? Do you want my number? He was like, "You don't know how to speak to women. It's so cringe." La 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 la. Oh, he wanted me to be a virgin like him. He wanted me to be. He wanted me to be a virgin like him, Nicola. He's a big virgin, you know. He's a big virgin. He's a he's a he's a he's he's a big virgin. He's a big virgin, you know. He's a big virgin, big virgin. And this guy is a big virgin, you know. He's a big virgin. He's a big virgin, man. He's like, oh, you keep saying that I'm a virgin's not going to convince people. I was like, I'm not trying to convince anyone, man. I'm telling you that you're a fucking virgin. I don't give a fuck who's listening, who's not listening. I'm fucking telling you that you are the biggest virgin going. I don't give a fuck if people believe me, if they don't believe me. I'm telling you that you literally are a virgin. It's because he's a virgin. He wants the ins and outs because he's never had sex. Because he's a virgin. And he needs reassurance that you're a virgin like him. And if you don't get the reassurance, right, then he goes mad. It's like the escort stories. when I used to say, "Oh yeah, I fucked an escort," no, 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 no. He used to always find ways to not believe it, which I never knew why. And I was like, "Oh, it's because he's a virgin." A couple of years later, I was like, "Oh, it's because he is one. Damn, he's the virgin. He's the big virgin." That's why he made all of these excuses that, oh, yeah, they asked for ID, you didn't have sex with an escort. He didn't want to believe it because it would mean that you're not a virgin like him. Yeah. And you can show you with a disabled girl for another million years, you're still a virgin. It doesn't prove anything, you know? I'm telling you that you literally are a virgin. And I don't care what you show you with a disabled girl you don't spend time with because you're on YouTube all day talking about me. You literally are a virgin. You never had it and you never will. You're gonna die one. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna die one. You're gonna die one. Time's running out. You're gonna die one. You're gonna die that Kent virgin. The skinny little skint cunt in a bedsit. The skint bastard in the bedsit. Oh, you skint bastard who can't show me any £50 notes. Talking to fucking you. Fuck everyone else. I'm talking to you, you skint ugly bastard in a bedsit. Trying to fucking tell me who I live with, mate. Trying to tell me who I live with in your fucking shitty council bedsit. Trying to dictate to me who I should or who I shouldn't live with. While she sat in a council bedsit with no bed in it, mate. Skin, get a fucking grip, mate. Get a grip, mate. Go get laid. Don't lose that V card before it's too late, mate. Ricky Millington. He licks ass, and then when he's done his balls in, he self projects his skinness and his ugliness, and then when you call him out on it, he has the arsehole about it. What the fuck? Ricky Millington. What a fucking waste, man. Look at Timmy still doing videos. Fucking skinny than a fucking skinflint. You're skinnier than a fucking skinflint. That's what you. You're skinnier than a skinflint, mate. Do you reckon these people will ever leave me alone, Nicola? Ronald Pump said, "Get off of YouTube and live your life. These people will never leave you alone." I should have took his advice, man. How comes there's no national? How comes there's no national Northern League playing on Saturday? Huh? There's no national Northern League playing on Saturday. What the fuck? Why? What the fuck? Why is the National Northern League not playing on Saturday? Oh, what the fuck? Like Slough and that. Where's the National League? It's not. They're not playing. How comes they're not playing? Hmm. So what? Are they? Will they be playing again next week? Will they be playing again next week or? Oh, fine. What, next Saturday or? Yeah, I'll have to do a bet then. Probably put 180 on two teams. Yeah, I'll put 180 on two teams. USA Izzy. She loves me deep down, don't she, USA Izzy? She said to her friend, oh yeah, this cute guy approached me and I done something bad. I gave him my number. Oh, how cute is that? I love my, and my mama loves me. Oh, little quacker. What are you doing all by yourself, mama? What are you doing sat there all by yourself, mama? You know? What are you doing all by yourself, mama? Oh, little quacker. That's cute, isn't it? Oh, and I still love you, mama. Oh, bless. Little quacker. Remember? Yeah, that's cute, bro. What do you think of this fucking Joe F character? He says he's got all of this money, so why didn't he show me 12 grand? This account is another 40-year-old virgin that ain't got a life. PJ thinks because he has nothing in life, then everyone on YouTube also has nothing. PJ has set concept of a Stone Island jumper and a mobile phone. He's deluded. My clothes are worth more than these people's whole life. These are the ones that are sat on YouTube in their 40s calling people that they don't know every day. That's how we know that you people have got nothing, because of what you do every single day. You know, sat on YouTube arguing with people that you don't know, calling people that you don't know. It's fairly obvious to paint a picture of what your sad, pathetic lives are. You know, like these people ain't got. If you people really had something, right, then you wouldn't have ran away when I showed £6,000. It's that simple. It's not like you didn't get, you know, multiple chances. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying? It's not. People don't think. People know. You know, I don't think I know. When you've got a bunch of 40-year-olds upset with you every single day, something ain't looking right. You know, it's not like these people that are, you know, how hard can it be? When he came to the door and gave me a Coke and gave me a football bet. He's in his 40s. I think he was, yeah, 42 then. And we used to like, he was, you know, he was on YouTube, but he was just like a normal person. What's his name? How hard can it be? His name is, I'm still trying to figure out his name. We was trying to figure out this earlier. Oh, what's his fucking name now? You know, but the fact of what you people do all day, every day, it shows that you have nothing. It's not about thinking anymore. It's not something to think of. It's what we know. Because if you had money, you wouldn't have let me keep beating you at the money game the multiple times that I did. But again, you pretend it never happened. So no, you literally don't have anything. You know, my life consists of a Stone Island jumper and a mobile phone. Really. Let's see what you've got in your lives then. Let's see your lives. You know, come on hangouts and show everybody what you've got. Yeah. At the end of the day, no one cares about an updated fucking pay slip. We want to see cash. which is how you started the game. This is what I mean with these people. You just fry yourself arguing with them, bro. This is what I mean. They're so disabled that you can't even get through to them. It's a bit like that Joe. He's slow in the head, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's like they all come in here, and I don't understand what is the point. Are you trying to say that you're rich, or I don't understand the whole point. Maybe I'd have to do a video asking him to do this. And if you've got all of this shit, start showing what you got. Let's see your car, let's see all your money. Not a fucking pension. Come on. You know? I've got nothing in life. I've got more in life than these people will ever have. They're the ones that are sat on YouTube calling people half their age, you know, that they don't even fucking know. Do you think people, mature adults with a family, would do that? Do you think normal people would do that? What the fuck do you have in your lives? Let's start showing things now. Let's start showing things now. Let's see all your money. Let's see all your cars. Let's see all the things that you have that I don't have. Exactly. So, I mean, what's the point of all of this? You know? Then fucking a pension that you can't even touch. You'll probably be dead before you can even touch the pension. Do you know what I mean? Yes, I've asked for cash. And that cash that you've shown is nowhere near the amount that I've shown. We're just having the same argument over and over again, which is why I seem to think that these people are generally disabled, because you're having the same argument over and over and over and over and over again. Like, we're actually having the same argument over and over and over and over and over again. Over and over and over and over and over again. Has anyone else noticed that? Arguing with fucking people that you don't know on fucking YouTube. What the fuck? People in life that have things don't do this. You show yourselves to be what you are every day. You know, I'm fucking right. You know, simple. You know, you're sat on YouTube, right? Telling somebody that's half your age they've got nothing when they've got more than you will ever have. You know, and that's already been proven. You know, what the fuck, bro? You would never think these people are older than me, would you? You said, "Oh, I've asked for everything. You've gave me everything I've asked for." No, you haven't, because when you've got shown money in the past, right, you ran away. Let me explain it to you again, like a simpleton, a million times. Right, that cash that you are showing, just the same as nonce legs, is less than what I have shown. Stop being disabled. Come on, you're better than that. You know? You got asked for cash for 18 months and you all ran away. I know you like to forget that never happened, but it did happen. What the whole, I don't understand what the content on your channel is trying to prove. What, that you've shown less than half of what I've shown? Okay. You lost the money game. What? I don't understand the point of it. Can someone help me understand it? Because I'm kind of like, this has gone over my head, bro. I'm not even joking. You know, these haters have got nothing. That's why they do what they do every day. Because they have nothing. That is the whole point. You know what I'm saying? You see all of these comments of these people that are in their 40s, 50s telling you that you don't have the things they've never had, that they've never shown. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Sat there obsessing over someone that's half their age that they don't even fucking know. You know what I mean? Arguing with people that they don't even know. What the actual fuck? And actually, I've asked you to show £6 cash, which you haven't done. So, yeah. So that, in my mind, going by the evidence, must mean that you are skin. Isn't that right, Nicolo? Let's go by the evidence here, right? You show these people 5.7 grand, whether you want to call it 6. We'll say 5.7. And they've not shown anything. So then I just put the money in the bank because I couldn't be bothered anymore. Then I got a back payment, had even more money. So then they showed no money all that time. And then as soon as they've won, money or whatever, they've shown half of what you've shown. Does that not tell you that you are skint? Because from where I'm crossing my legs, rather, I'm not sitting, it sort of tells me that you actually are the skint ones. You know? What do people have in their account? I could be a millionaire, you don't know. I could be a thousandaire, I could have £1 tomorrow. You don't know. You only know your own lives that you try to project onto other people every day on YouTube. You know, you get a lot of these people on Timmy's channel as well. They don't come on my channel because we don't let these self-reflectors on my channel, you know? It's not about being the one that's right. If you had money, you would have shut me up within the second day of me showing money. It's not you saying that you don't have cash is not an excuse. You have started, like you people usually do. You start and you won't leave people alone. Okay, fuck it. I'll show you money because I had the money in cash there. You got shown money. You ran away. Lord J ran away, and Virgin Boy ran away. Yes, I am fucking right because none of you have shown anything. You think in your delusional head, you seem to think showing half the amount of money is you winning. You seem to think that's you winning in your head, but it's not you winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand what the whole point of your channel is. Because some of them you can actually see what the fact that you've shown less money than what I've shown. Congratulations. Do you want a silver medal or do you want a gold medal? I don't understand. You don't understand how life works. You don't even understand how the game works that you invented. You know what? I'm going to do another video to this cunt because, you know, at the same time, bro, it is actually entertaining to see how stupid these people actually are. You've not shown everything at all. And you know what? I'm going to ask you to reply in the video since you're the one that tells me that I've got anxiety, which is another thing I'm going to add. Just stop it because you're not going to win. You know, you're really, 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 really not going to win. And you try to say where the money is now, it's not cutting it because that money could be anywhere now. You didn't show nothing, whether I burnt the money. So stop saying that you've shown people what they've wanted to see. You've shown £1,500, which the amount was 5 times over that. Do you know what? It's kind of entertaining to me how stupid these people are. It actually becomes an actual addiction. Yeah, I mean, it fries your brain because they're so fucking retarded, but at the same time, it actually becomes an addiction because they actually make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? These people actually make you feel good. It's actually an addiction. You know? Like, you're not more intelligent than me, you know, so there's no point you even trying. You're just gonna lose, you know, like it's ridiculous. Yeah, we all know, bro, he's self-projecting. We all know I'm better looking than him, yeah. Of course, bro, he's insecure. Yeah, it's jealousy. It's something called jealousy, my man. We've already been over him. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this Joe needs to really, really, really stop because he's not going to win. And the reason I say that you people have nothing in life is because what have you really, really fucking shown over the years every single time that you've been shown money? You're fucking middle-aged people telling people half your age that they don't have the things that you've never had. What the actual fuck? Because you've done your balls in fucking gambling or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Fuck me. So it's just, yeah, it's just a disabled community, you know. I don't know what else one can say about it. Talks about my looks when I'm a million times better looking than him. I know it's a madness. It is crazy. At this point, he's just lying to himself. He's just lying to himself. He has to convince himself these things. to make himself feel less ugly about himself. Mate, if I had one Stone Island jump on a mobile phone, I'd have more than you would ever have. What about all of these life experiences that I have that you've never had because you've been sat on YouTube calling people that you don't fucking know? You're supposed to set a fucking good example, you know? You're supposed to be a fucking role model at your fucking age. Could you imagine, right? I was on here, yeah, arguing with a bunch of kids. Do you know how stupid that would look? Imagine I was on here arguing with a bunch of 17, 6 fucking 18-year-old kids. You know? You would think that you would actually be the fucking you'd actually be a fucking role model. What the fuck? And I have got more in life than these people will ever have. More life experiences, show more women than them, show more money than them, better looking than them. That's facts. That's already been shown to you by as people when you were still on YouTube fucking telling people they don't have the things that you don't have. You're self-reflecting old miserable farts. That's what you are. Under these stupid little accounts in your fucking right. I'm gonna reply to this in a bit anyways, but I need to go shop and that. So I'm just gonna chill. I'll be back later anyways. Hopefully Triple H comes back.